Hey guys, it's POSTBOXPAT and welcome back to a new video where we're going to be talking about the new features in TU47, which is going to be coming out very soon. I'll do a prediction date at the end of this video, but for now we're going to be talking about what has been confirmed and what can we expect for it to come. So recently Photo Studios have been tweeting out some stuff, and I've recently seen that they have tweeted a new image which is going to be on screen any second now, and basically in this image, as you can see, is the Elytra. Or the Elytra. People say it differently, people pronounce it slightly differently. I'm going to be calling it the Elytra probably. But basically, what it is its wings in Minecraft. As you can see, the guy has kind of like a cape type thing. It takes up your armor slot for your chest plate. And this basically means you can fly around the world. Kind of fly around the world, but kind of not. And you can see it's an Xbox screenshot because you've got the little buttons there at the bottom. And it works pretty simply. You just basically jump out of the sky and it starts gliding. I'm not too sure if they're going to have a button to activate this. Obviously I've never played the PC version, so I don't know exactly how this works, but it's kind of like a gliding aspect. It's not like flying in creative, so in all honesty it's going to be cool to do for a first few couple of times, like off Subscriber Kingdom and crazy things like that, off like huge air spawns on Subscriber Kingdom and things like that. But honestly, it's not going to help with building side of stuff. It's mainly going to help with transport. But getting up to that height in the first place is going to be pretty difficult. Unless you have like an ender portal, not an ender portal, a nether portal going up and down where you could go really quick, or a big spring type thing made out of slimes, like a lift type thing. Unless you've got something like that, honestly, this item isn't the best, from my opinion, so far anyway, because it's just a gliding type thing. Very good for transporting from place to place if you can't transport across very well and you just want to move really, really quickly from place to place. But other than that, it's not the best item to use for transporting. To be honest, it's probably better just to get a horse or something like that. But it's really awesome to see this new feature coming, and it's definitely a feature that you want to use and try out on your survival world. Now you're probably wondering, hey Pat, how do I get this feature? Well, it's pretty simple. Basically, you go into the end, and then once you defeat the Ender Dragon, there'll be something called End Cities, and you'll go to an End City where you'll see loads of weird type floating things. As you can see on screen right now, we have this floating building and also the inside of the pirate ship, and on the item frame there is where you can get the Elytra, or the Elytra, however you want to pronounce it. Everyone pronounces it slightly differently. I've heard different people pronounce it, so I'm not 100% sure exactly how to pronounce it, but let's not go on about that. Anyway, so once you get it, you can basically equip it on your armor slot where your chest plate would be, and it replaces your chest plate. The only enchantments I believe you can put on it are mending and unbreaking at the moment. You can't actually equip any other enchantments to it. So you can't equip protection or thorns or anything like that. You can only equip unbreaking and mending, which is pretty awesome with mending and unbreaking, so it basically means it won't break, and there's only one of them in the whole world unless you duplicate it. So it's pretty interesting to have it, and if you want it, I would recommend trying to get it and try and keep it safe. I would recommend, if there is a duplication glitch out by this, definitely duplicating it, because there's only one of them. But only one, it's better than nothing, I suppose. But you know, these things are worth it, and they are cool, and it is a cool feature. But you're probably wondering, when is this update going to be out? And I can't actually tell you exactly when it's going to be out because I don't exactly know, but I can give you a very good prediction. Now, Photo Studios usually release their updates before Christmas because they have a big Christmas break throughout Christmas all the way to New Year usually. So that takes us into January and a little bit further into January, usually about the 5th or 6th or something like that of January, where they actually go back to the studio. So they're off for about 2 to 3 weeks depending on how much they take off. So it's quite a big break for Photo Studios not to actually be in the studio. So you've got to imagine, when are they going to release it? They're going to have it a date before they go away or after. Why would they be basically releasing this feature or showing this feature off, not releasing it, but showing it off to us in the showcase without expecting it to release it before the end of this year? So I was thinking, probably going to be released around the 18th of December and less than that. Even if they're away from the studio, they can send it to Microsoft, and if it passed the cert testing, it does. Bit risky. They are leaving it a bit late and a very risky situation, but there is a chance of them basically bringing it out somewhere in December. However, if they don't bring it out in December up to about the 18th, because that's usually when they go on their break, I believe, somewhere around there, they'll probably release it mid-January or even February. So I expect it to be at Christmas, so expect the update to be out at Christmas, but there is not 100% confirmed that that's going to happen. I can't confirm that. I don't know exactly. It's not 100% confirmed. But you never know, there is a good chance, and from previous history, they always like to leak stuff around about now, just the end of October, getting ready for Christmas and bringing it out for Christmas. Because why not bring it out for Christmas? They'll be able to bring out other things with it, even a new minigame or minigame maps, Christmas related. That's exactly probably what they're planning to get this update out with, other content as well, where they can get us to buy it rather than bringing out an update. That's probably what their plan is, and they may not succeed it because it is quite a lot for them to do, but they may do. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Number 1 place for news on Minecraft Console Edition over here, as I like to say. And once again, this is POSTBOXPAT, signing out.